Hi, it's spooky season. It's October and I'm excited because it's my favorite month of the year. Every day I've been just decorating a certain part of my house. But today I'm going to be reading more Reddit stories. They're actually from the short stories subreddit, so I'll link that down below. Let's get into it. This one is called Gizmo. When I was 6, my hamster Gizmo escaped. I cried for hours while my parents tried to console me. Even as they tucked me into bed, I was devastated. In the middle of the night, I woke up. It took me a moment to understand why. In the still darkness, I heard something. Scratching. I sat up, seeking the source. It was in the wall, next to my head. I listened for a long time, and after a while, it quieted. Tired and confused, I laid back down and fell right to sleep. The scratching happened the next night and every night after that. It wasn't grating, just loud and long enough to be acknowledged. I knew the walls were hollow. I've seen plenty of movies where the mice lived in there. It must be Gizmo, I decided. He's telling me goodnight. I didn't mention it to my parents. There didn't seem to be a reason to. And every night Gizmo came to scratch goodnight. I used to tap back, just to let him know I heard. 1, 2, 3. There would be a pause, and I'll hear the answer 1, 2, 3. No matter what happened, a bad test grade, a bully, a messy breakup, I fell asleep, content, knowing my little hamster friend was looking after me. Eventually, I grew up, moved out, and forgot about the whole thing. It wasn't until decades later when my own kids wanted a hamster. As I started researching, something came to my attention. Hamsters only live 3 years. This one's called The Cold Moon. I felt a new chill with the dimming of light. It was an unknown feeling, like the cold and the dark were a new thing inseparable, crawling through my bones as the rays retreated. Then the dark rose up around me like smoke. I felt heavy and thought about what I was going to. My eyes shut. That didn't feel right. This sleep. I was not planning on sleeping here. I had hoped to reach home before. Where am I? I open my eyes, still black under this blanket. I stand up, the cover slips away and through my fingers. Looking up, I see the light again. Oh, no. I pulled on my heavy fur coat and went out the bottom. I tried to make my way back to the light as fast as I can. I see it and it sees me, but the cold moon stares at me from the other side, and I slip back into the dark bed once more. This one is called The Shower. It was 11 p.m. and my husband was working late. I tried to stay up for a few more hours to wait for him to come home, but my eyes wouldn't let me. I decided to take a quick shower and just wait for him in bed. Through the water splashing, I could hear footsteps from the hallway. I stood in silence, terrified and panicking. The footsteps stopped right when they got to the bathroom door. After a few seconds, I pulled the shower curtain slowly to the side and looked over at the door. I stood in shock as the door was right open, but nobody was there. I got dressed and looked around the whole house, but I still couldn't find anyone. How could the footsteps have just stopped right there? I thought as I stood outside the bathroom. Then I looked up at the attic door. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Next video will probably be a little bit longer. I'm trying to read more lengthier stories, so my videos can be longer than like 8 minutes. Subscribe to my channel and you can watch the rest of my videos. I'll link them down below. Like my videos, you can share them if you like, and follow me on Instagram. I'm usually more active on Instagram, just sharing other posts by other creators. And yeah.
Your blood is mine. I don't tell you right. I just show your face.